Hello, thank you for watching. First tonight to the explosion in house prices in our region, which now has the highest growth rate in the country. Good news if you're selling perhaps, but if you're a first-time buyer with a high mortgage rate, this can prevent getting that first step on the ladder. Let's take a look at the housing market in our region. Across Yorkshire and the Humber, the average house price has increased significantly in the last year, from £199,000 last year to £244,000 at the start of this year. That's an increase of 22.9%. Now, to put that in context for a first-time buyer who now needs a bigger deposit to get on the housing ladder, last year, a first-time buyer bought a house for £150,000. Well, now that figure is £168,000. The houses that are seeing the biggest increase in price in our region, well, a detached house is up by 4.4%. Semi-detached house up by 5.2%. And get this, a terraced home up by a whopping 5.7%. Well, Mark Ansell now reports from Sheffield, where buyers face a bidding war for new build homes.
It's a good time to be building homes. House prices are through the roof. Each of these terraces in the Walkley area of northwest Sheffield had more than 10 offers, and they've gone for way over the asking price.
The advantage we have is that we've made more than we expected on the houses, but obviously we're going to have to pay more for the next development. As most buyers are, when they've sold a house, you know, they might have made a bit more, but the next house is, you know, that much more expensive as well.
You do panic that you're going to pay over the odds for something that literally isn't worth the money.
But it's a bad time to be a first-time buyer like John, who's up against so many other people also wanting to buy in Sheffield.
When we thought we had a budget in mind for a house of a certain size that we thought we might be able to get, we're now finding that potentially we might have to look for houses that are less in value just to get a house that we can actually buy and to have an offer accepted in the first place. We're going to end up buying a house and just hope that we don't have to end up paying a ridiculous amount for that house at the same time.
What about in 12 months' time?
Estate agent Nicholas Spencer has been selling houses in Sheffield for more than 20 years and has never seen demand so high. She says there are a range of reasons for it.
Upsizing, gaining an office space, working more from home, needing more space for children, or downsizing, divorcing. We've got a lot of people moving up from down south, so all of a sudden the fixed supply amounts that we have in place have suddenly seen properties taking 50, 60, 70 viewings and up to 20 offers per property.
Buying a home is said to be one of the most stressful things you can do. With our area seeing the highest house price growth in the country, purchasing pressure has surely reached its peak. Mark Ansell, BBC Look North, Sheffield.
Well, a little earlier I spoke to housing market expert